How important is mobility to you? Mobility 50 years and older. About a year ago, I thought to myself, I am so healthy. I am extremely, extremely healthy, but I do only exercises in lateral posture. What about getting out of a chair, walking out a flight of stairs when I'm like 10 years older, because I'm 66 this year? And I was just thinking, if you're older, will you be able still to get onto the floor, do the things that a person needs to do? And I started to do my research, and I found that you need full range of motion, like Asian squatting, hanging, crawling, frog leap. That is what's going to keep your mobility very, very strong. Why do I hang? For your shoulders. Your shoulders need to be strong, very, very strong, because that's also part of your spine. And your spine is part of the fountain of youth. Okay, and with hanging, like you saw now, what I do is that it keeps your spine decompressed, and it makes your shoulders strong. And then it works your upper body. You need a strong body, but you also need strong legs. And vitality and youthfulness sits in the legs. If they did a study with 300 pairs of twin sisters, and they found that, well, one of the two, they let them do leg exercise, but quite intensively. And they found, when they did the test, that those that got strong legs got a lower percentage of getting Alzheimer's and now I can't remember the other word. But definitely strong legs, and your brain works. I mean, you can really lessen the percentage for dementia and Alzheimer's. So that's a big one. And what makes your legs strong, especially your bottom legs? Asian squatting and leapfrog and crawling. And so that is very, very important. Your hips. If your hips aren't loose and soft, you've got a problem, because there's so many people my age that go for hip replacements. And that's so unnecessary, because if you start at 50 plus, start doing movement in full range of motion, you won't experience hip problems, knee problems, ankle problems. Your hips, if you do not exercise it or give it the right movement, this is not exercise, this is a lifestyle that you need to give back to yourself, okay? Because your future self will thank you. Your hip flexors, if they don't get normal, this type of motion, the hip flexors shorten, and what happens? Have you seen older people walking forward, their back is bent forward? I always looked at it and I thought, oh, I never want to look like that. And with my research, I found that if you exercise your hip flexors, that will prevent you from bending forward. Then your knees. A lot of people got knee problems, and people with knee problems will tell you, no, I can never ever do Asian squatting. You're wrong. You are the one that actually needs it, because they call this the invisible knee braces. Won't you love to have invisible knee braces? And it doesn't cost you a cent. So if you've got knee pain, back pain, this is what you need to do. And you start by holding on to a door frame, and during the course of the day you do a couple of seconds, and that's how you do it. You know, my body craves it for an hour. Easy, 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 easy. And I'm only doing it a year now. And your ankles, you know why the elderly fall so easily on, not even on uneven surfaces. Elderly people fall very easily because their bottom legs aren't strong, and their ankles. If your ankles aren't flexible and strong, you're gonna fall. And the Asian squat is incredible for this. So yes, I just want to get back to the hanging. If you haven't got a tree to hang from and a fence like me, you can also get one of those bars and you can actually hang from that. And yes, so I've put together a PDF. Your first 30 days was Asian squatting, okay? And then you can also book a call with me. So yes, and my name is Magda, and you'll find my details in the description. And thank you for your time, it's valuable. Thank you, bye-bye.